Think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in the SRT, but it feel like a Rari. And she calling my phone, I'm blowing up, she say I'm sorry. I think I see better when I got my Glock beside me. I'm rolling up some pressure just to hide the pain inside me. I'm sliding in that.
Alright, so it's a rainy day. You hear the thunder a little bit. Hear a little bit of the rain and shit going on. What the fuck going on? Damn bug up there committing suicide and shit. My cousin, man, he been keeping me rolling, man. I ain't gonna cap. He been having a truck in here just about every week. But he's motivated. He wanna get a couple more things done. So that's what we're going ahead and knocking out today. So of course y'all saw me put the 7-inch rough country lift on there. So now I'm gonna be putting 2 more PAs in there and got some wheel lights. I got the rough country forged upper control arms. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the uppers in, go ahead and get the leveling kit in, and if I can get that knocked out real quick, I'll go ahead and start mounting some of the other stuff. I got another truck outside right now. It's a round body Tahoe. It's got quad rotor wheel lights that I'm gonna be putting on there. We're gonna make it work, man. We're gonna knock it out, and we're gonna have some fun. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, so that way I can get the suspension done. I'm gonna wait to do all the rest of the accessories and stuff like that because he's not in a rush for it right now, and the guy that's outside, I need to go ahead and get him in and out. It's a quick job, it won't take me long. I'm just gonna have to get some wire tomorrow for it. So as soon as I'm done with the suspension, I'm gonna pull this out, I'm gonna pull his truck in, and then get the wheel lights mounted, so that way all I gotta do is run the wire and run the switch tomorrow, and I can get it back to him before 5. And then I'll probably come back here on Saturday if I don't have enough time tomorrow to get working on this and finish it up, so that way we can get it out of here. So yeah, I'm back with a lot more news, man. Of course, business been going slow since Sleepy Joe been in the motherfucking office. Stuff been going up, fuel prices going up, prices of everything's going up, so people really can't afford to, you know, get lift kits and shit like that now because they're having to pay so much on gas and shit like that. So with the economy being fucked as it is right now, I haven't really had too many customers and shit like that. So that's why the content hasn't been coming out. I mean, it's a lot of people that hit me up on the regular, but they either have questions or they just be bullshit and I give people prices, and people just don't like the prices, and I'm at the point where I just don't give a fuck. The economy has went up, so my prices have went up. So, I mean, you gotta just deal with it how it goes. All right, so we're picking up, and as you see, I got a fucking mess in here. I got cutting shit out, got the hub on the ground, got everything fucking just everywhere, but wanted to show y'all. So I tried to put the 2.5-inch level in. It would have worked, but barely. It would have been pulling against the bottom ball joint a lot for me to even just get the upper in and shit. As far as, you know, the axle angle and shit like that with the level, it was terrible, and I'd rather just him drive safe and just put the uppers in, and I'll just recommend him something else different. He'll probably have to go with a little smaller level. If he had 2-wheel drive, he could have went with some bigger spindles and it would have been good to go, but I guess this is just as far as we'll go. So like I said, I'm gonna put this side back together. I gotta clean up that, and then I'm gonna copy it on the other side just so that way I got more space. Doesn't fuck up the structure of anything. It's still cupped on the bottom, so, you know, all you fucking engineers and shit, suck my dick. But anyways, about to go ahead and throw this shit back together, and then we'll get working on the other side. I haven't got the other side yet, but we're getting to it. Just, there was a lot of fucking thinking, a lot of, is this gonna fucking work on this side? So this was just the test side. All right, so got one upper put in, the other side is still the same. Like I said, just was trying to get everything back together the right way, just so that way the uppers were done. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this side alone for right now. I'll go ahead and probably put the caliper and everything on. I was gonna put the wheel lights, the brackets on and shit, but when I went to open the box, the actual brackets and everything, the rings need to be built. So it's gonna take me a little bit of time with that. I thought I was gonna be able to get this knocked out all in a day, but I'm kind of glad that I kind of sat back and tried to just switch my schedule around, because this is gonna take me a couple days, just as far as the PAs, the wheel lights and everything else that I gotta do. All right, so got the uppers put in and they're all good to go. Everything is tight and secure. So got it on the ground. Everything looks good. Everything is clear. So we're all good to go. It's almost 1 o'clock now. So I'm definitely not gonna get that truck done tonight. Still got a table full of shit to go ahead and get knocked out for this, but we'll get to that in another day. So we'll pull this out and then just park it for now, and then we'll pull the other truck in probably in the morning, and then guess we'll pick up in the morning whenever we get on the wheel light install. So I guess let's get it. All right, so we got this round body Tahoe in here. It's a local truck, so I'm gonna be putting some quadro all white wheel lights in, and these are the ones I'm gonna have to take these damn zip ties off so that way I can put the brackets on and wrap these around afterwards. But yeah, this is just the quality of them. It's got the steel ring, so at least I ain't gotta worry about these bitches breaking and shit like that. I wish they weren't pre-riveted so that way I can make a custom size for this, but we'll get it knocked out. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and take the tires off and everything, and then get to putting these bitches on the dust shield. So let's get it. All right, so got the wheel rings all in, got the wire laid out right now. So all I gotta do is connect all of these and run it to the switch, and then we should be good to go. What I'm probably gonna end up doing is just jumping these to the other side, jumping the back to the other side, and just running everything on this side, so that way I can come up, I can have access to the battery. I think it's on that side, but I can get to the fuse box on this side. So I'll probably utilize that, and then just have all the wiring come on this side, so that way the other side's pretty clear. I ain't got wires just fucking everywhere. And yeah, this is basically what I had to do. I got to map out pretty much where I'm gonna put the wire, how much wire I'm gonna need. I got some little wire here for the signal for the switch, and then you know, I got the ones in the back. Just split those and stripped all of them, got them all right, and then we'll be connecting them to these little pigtails right here that connect into the wheel lights, and then we'll be just going to the battery, fuse, and a negative, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so after hours and hours, it's 6 o'clock right now. It's been almost 12 fucking hours that I've been, you know, on and off doing this shit. I finally got it all done. It's all complete. Got everything tucked away real nice, and they're pretty bright, so go ahead and take a look at them. It was a lot of work, but got a little nice little switch in here. Cut it on. Lit up like a Christmas tree, bro. They're pretty bright, not gonna cap, but yeah, they look good, man. So turned out good. It's just the hottest fucking day of the week, and I decided to do wheel lights. But like I said, man, it looks good, and I'm glad that I can go ahead and get it done for them. It's all bright, like you can't even fucking see out that bitch, bro. But yeah, these are the popping clutches fucking wheel lights. I think these are the ones that he be selling. But yeah, this is what they look like, man. Just some quadros, quick install, got it done today, and you can see I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I'm ready to get the fuck up out of here. Yeah, man, that'll be pretty much it for today. So we'll pick back up whenever we get back in this bitch. All right, so we're back in here with my cousin truck, and we're getting to the wheel lights, PAs, and the tailgate light. So right now I'm running the wire for the other PAs. We got two right here, and I mounted the other one up here. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's up here some fucking where. I don't feel like getting on the ground right now, but yeah, mounted that one. So he's putting two more up here in the front, so that way it'd be a little bit louder. I'm getting to doing the wheel lights, so I'm putting together the rings themselves. So this is the size that I'm gonna go with. I haven't measured it out. It just fits probably about it's about 2 inches off of the caliper and the rotor. So just make sure it had enough space. I don't really like them too wide because they'll be floppy and shit like that. Whenever they're a little bit tighter like this, you can use less brackets. So just want to try to see if I can get at least 2 brackets on here on the front, but I know the fronts usually have a little bit more trouble staying on because it's the wheel that turns in the front, so it's going to be pulling with the wire and stuff like that. I don't want it to pull these back because these are aluminum. As far as the back, I could probably use 2 and go a little bit smaller. Probably not too much, so that way they all look the same. Just getting it done, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and get back to this, and then I'll update y'all whenever we get the front wheel rings put on, so that way y'all can kind of see what I'm talking about, and then we'll move on to the back and get her finished up for tonight. So let's get it. All right, so we got the wheel rings installed and mounted, so they're all good to go. And I did the back, the rears are complete as well. So I just wanted to leave this wheel off so y'all can kind of see what's going on here. So these are the LEDs that you gotta pretty much build yourself. It just comes with the rings and the strips and all the shit. And it comes with this little fucking box. I have a bad experience with all these boxes because they either blow out, they're light as fuck, there ain't shit really in it except motherboard and shit like that. But I mean, they're light as hell. They end up burning out because you got to put all the individual wires in here, fucking RGBW and all that little shit, and then you got to put the power in the ground here. Instead of just giving me the 12-volt source right there that could fucking be wired into the same shit, but you know, more wire the better, I guess. But yeah, getting this done. About to throw this wheel on and start running these wires. Probably won't get done with it tonight, but I'm gonna try to get most of it knocked out tonight, so that way in the morning I don't have too much to do. But it looks like it's gonna all reach here. I want to try to at least put this box like in the middle right here, so that way I can just run that cord into this box without having to extend them fucking wires, because they're like 22, 24 gauge, they small as shit. And yeah, I'm gonna have to solder onto those, and it's just not, I don't want to do it. I'd rather just put them in the box, get them right, and then you know, we'll be solid. But I guess we'll see. I'm trying to make it as less work as possible, so you know, dealing with these kits that you have to put together, it's kind of just, you know, trying to experiment, seeing how much wire you got, so that way you can kind of plan your power source and how the hell you gonna run it. Man, I'm about to throw this wheel back on and get everything tightened up, get the jack stands all out of here, and then put it back on the ground, start running the wires, and then hopefully in the morning we can pick back up and be finished. But I'll probably pick the camera up before I walk out of here tonight, and then just show y'all kind of the progress that we got done so far. And then in the morning we should have her all complete. So let's get it. All right, so got the wire pretty much all gone. I got it all right here in this area. So I just tucked everything real nice. You can kind of see a little bit where I ran against the e-brake lines and shit like that. I just tried to keep it as OEM as possible looking. And I got everything pretty much right here. The wires are long enough. I just ran that one across the rear end, and coming across, I ran that one across the cross member and across. Of course, tucked out of the way of any heat sources and shit like that, so that it don't melt. But anyways, this is pretty much all I gotta do tomorrow. I got my power and ground right here, and I can pretty much run these wires from this harness into the box without having to solder. So I can run these individual. I have to cut this heat shrink back just a little bit so that way I can get to it. But that's the plan. And that way I can keep this box right here in this center piece. I can pretty much run this wire up to the battery, and it'll be pretty much good to go. So yeah, it's 1 o'clock right now, and yeah. It's been a late night, a lot of monster, a lot of fucking just, you know, patience. But I guess we'll get out here in the morning and get it knocked out and finish her up. And then he'll be rolling out, man. So I guess we'll pick back up in the morning and get her all done. So let's get it. All right, so we got the PAs in, got the wheel lights working. So we're all good. I got the radio going so that way we can kind of hear what the PA sound like, but can't put too much in here because they're gonna copyright my ass. But yeah, got the wheel rings put in. They all look good. They're all tight and out the way. Lights this bitch up real good, so whenever he puts his right lights on, he'll be good to go. PAs work perfect. They're sitting under there. You can kind of see them. And then I got the tailgate light put on. That was pretty easy and self-explanatory. And I got the upper control arms in, so we're all good today. And I'm gonna go ahead and have him be on the way to come pick it up, and then it'll be it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick pic of this, and then we'll go ahead and get her out of here, so that way we can deliver it to them and it'll be done. So a lot of work went into this shit, man. I pretty much built this truck from stock. He's been coming and bringing me a lot of parts and stuff like that, a lot of things to do. So kind of glad that it worked out this way. So like I said, yeah, this is pretty much it, man. So I guess we'll go ahead and get our pics and then get her on out of here.